opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Well, good morning, my friends, and how are you doing, my precious, my pretty, and all of my friends out there on the land of the internet and all places that you're probably hiding out at? How is life treating us this fine day? Hopefully you're hiding out in your compound, staying safe from the world on the outside. Maybe you're not listening. Wait, hopefully you're not listening to the news and driving yourself mad with the news. You know, I read this thing yesterday that it was saying that people who sit in front of the TV, in front of the news incessantly, have more actual psychotropic and psycho issues that are going on because they're dealing with as they use the word, paradigmatic institution. It's basically that we've become a part of this thing on TV that is separating each and every one of us. You know, I laugh at this because when I was a little kid, I remember in school, it was like, who are you voting for class person or the cutest girl or the funniest person? And at that time in my life, I didn't really care about it then, and I almost don't care about it now. And the whole thing with this whole he said, they said, we said, we're all going to say, it just turns really crazy really quick. So hopefully you're not getting sucked into that. Hopefully you're doing other things. You know, my best advice that I try to give my friends is dance naked as much as possible, especially in your kitchen if you get a chance. You're going to look, as I said that, my wife starts laughing at me from across the table. And that's exactly the point. When you start shaking it and feeling good, making your giblets move, you suddenly feel magic. And the whole idea is that we suddenly forget about this insanity that's on the outside that is tearing us apart. Now, not tearing all us apart, because that would be, you know, totally judging, but it would. Freeze on, I always say. If you don't have a smoke freezer, you should probably check them out. The smoke freezer is a really cool device. It's definitely one of those very first and very last instruments that you'll probably need to hold on to. I mean, I've heard a lot of different people say, I have my trusty bong that I've had since the 70s. I've had my trusty pipe since the 70s. Well, that trusty pipe from the 70s is probably going to give you cancer because it has brass in it. We don't want to smoke through brass and copper, and or you don't want to smoke through aluminum as well. It's really bad for your brain. It does this really weird thing to our cognitive memory. It actually eats away at it, believe it or not. Oh, and you know what day it is today? That's right. figured out, of course, it's Tuesday, and that's why we get the vibe going. You know, I'm so glad that you guys have come in to hang out with me, because during the week, there are so many other people streaming live, and they have so many other things that you can watch, so much content out there. The fact that you choose to hang out with me, but I know why you hang out with me. You act like it's because I'm giving you something special. It's really because you like this. Does love bong hit time, or at least they will if they at least give it a try. I've been told by some people, oh, how funny, Wayne, how blah, blah, blah. You know, I think the blah, blah, blah is an important thing that we all hold on to. Blah, blah, blah is one of those, you know, when you hear someone talk in your head, you can hear their voice in your head, or for some people, you hear static. The thing is that when we do that, we're essentially tuning them out, right? That we're filling in the blanks with what we think we want to hear. So that's why when they're like, but you agreed to, right? And you're like, I think. They're like, yeah, you said yes. And you're like, what am I saying yes to? You're picking apples in Albania naked. And you're like, oh, shit, I said yes to that. The thing is that you don't have control over the yes, the no's, and the spinning when the plates are going. So many of those, I almost forgot, because shit, I almost forgot. It's Tuesday, and look what I did, guys. I went out of my way. Most of you don't know this, but I'm a left-handed person. I'm a southpaw. I went out of my way, and I ordered a special order. Look, left-handed mug. Look at this. This left-handed mug, everyone's telling me, you're such an idiot spending money on a left-handed mug. I'm like, it was a good deal. $350 plus shipping, and it's the only left-handed mug that you could possibly use. Who's the idiot now? You know, I'm sorry about that. This is a very unique thing that we have out here where I live in the desert. For a commercial, they had put out this thing on the highway that when you drive going at 50 miles an hour, as you just heard, it plays the William Tell Overture. Now, the idea that's so cool about having this whole musical highway thing is that there's only two of them in the regional United States that we're aware of, and they're both here in the Antelope Valley. One plays the Marine Corps hymn for Lee Ermey, and one plays, we just heard, the William Tell Overture. There is so much going on in the community as a whole. And then when I say the community, we could be talking about your backyard. We could be talking about the gaming people that you hang out with on Thursday nights. We could be talking about the bridge club that you're a part of. But the idea is that the community as a whole, we tend to want to work with our friends, make our friends feel comfortable. This is why we keep coming back for more and more. You know, when you tell somebody something good, they want to like pass it on. And they want to make sure that they were the ones to tell people. Now, with that being said, we need to learn to share that love and give it back to each other. How many times have you said something bad to people and everybody wants to repeat it like a million times over? So take a look. My uncle Bob came over And he has a lot of weird sayings, but this is one of his sayings that he decided to bestow upon me.
I believe the saying is, one who lives in a golden canoe must never throw rocks at a plastic dinghy. You need to get your facts straight when you put them out there on the internet.
Isn't it weird how we find things that make us laugh? My dad used to always say, well, there's many ways to skin a cat. Why the hell would I want to skin a cat? At least that's what I was thinking. And most people don't want to skin cats. I mean, it's not something that we're trying to do or wanting to do. But there are things that happen in life that sometimes that are just out of our control. And when that happens, all you can do is...
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying off the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Smoke signals tie into Naga. Man, if you're in the Canada, I almost said the Canadian area. If you're in the Canada area, that's definitely a thing to do, right? For me, I'm not so close to it. You know, I live here in Southern California. And while I'm here in Southern California, there are certain things that I have to abide by. One is that the lay of the land is the land. And then we have to also abide by that Mother Nature loves us here. And if you guys just showed up, thank you for joining me with Waking Up with the Wayniac. And hey, Mother Nature, take a look. Okay, so with that being said, let's all do the right thing. Oh, take a look. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's all right. You miss my lives because you're probably doing either more important things or you're just not paying attention. But it's all right. You're probably not getting paid enough to pay attention. It's okay. With all the sponsors here and the corporate-ended goodness, all you need to know is...
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying off the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
Oh, sorry, kids. Ah! Wow. Come on, Canada, get with it, man. I love your videos. I love your work. But when I see the prices of your cannabis, it just makes me want to run to the U.S. My goodness, some of those prices, man. You guys complain about our housing market being so high. You guys got cannabis on those shelves that are so high you can put some kids through college 3 times over, or at least through dental school. A big part of this here in California or in the states where I live is that cannabis was a thing that went through quite a while ago. And when we fought on the legislature, believe it or not, as funny as it sounds, there was absolutely no fighting on the legislature. California went for it. California just took its gloves off and ran for it. Now, so many people want to talk smack about California being liberals, being full of this and being full of that. But the thing is, we are the go first state. When we're trying out technology that's brand new, California is one of the very first to get it out and push it out and make sure that people are learning. We did one with the water UV treatment where they started using these little balls into the water that were stopping the water from evaporating, and they were actually using them for UV something. I'm not a scientist, sorry. Now, with that being said, California has been pushing forward. Now, we have a homeless issue just like all the other countries and all the other states, but it's because it's so wonderful here and it's so warm here that everyone wants to stay here. Okay, but really, let's think about it for a moment. They're just people like you and I that are trying to carry on and be a better part of it. But I've been thinking about something for a moment, and I kind of got to thinking this morning, and I thought I would share something, but it's been a little while, so let's do this. Don't be a dick! Plain and simple, these public service announcements are for you and for I. A big part of it is that so many of us get upset throughout the day and then we want to take it out on others. Take it out on your family and your loved ones, not just innocent people that don't know what you're doing. With that being said, I've had numerous people comment and say things like they were first to do things, they were better at doing things, they were smarter at doing things. And all we could do really is just carry on. Thank you, Hobbies. I got to putting some videos up here about a week ago, and I thought I would share some with you guys, give you guys a little taste of kind of what we got going on, get your opinion on a few things, and then we'll move on to the exciting, fun stuff.
All the way here to Tombstone, and they seem they got my here sign. Politicians. What are more than politician, more than overpaid jerks and tight suits? I couldn't fit into a suit, a little hot during the summertime, and especially my spurs look a little funny in them. What? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Boy, politicians, boy, I'm sure you've all had your share of that crowd right up to here, huh? And if you're not, you should, because the nightly news wants to give us this dilemma diatribe of crap that basically we follow, we watch, and then we dissect it, and we take it apart, and then at the end of the night, we're not sure how we feel. And then when we tell our husbands and our wives, for some reason, I can't sleep, and I don't know why. It's because we got a lot on our mind. It's because we're not digesting the way that we should. Now, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about digesting information from our friends. It's noon where you are. Think about it for a moment. You've already had a few hours to get your day going, get up and run. Here, it is what? It's 10:14 here, and we're still getting and going. Well, for some of us, it's 4 o'clock. But by the way, I got a question for you. Tell me what you think of this.
Take your picture.
Crazy, huh? So, what do you think of it? Did the door open? Hey, did the door open? Or was it just some trickery of the camera? Well, the funny thing is, when I went back the next day to look at it, the door was screwed shut. So they must have been doing some trickery. Sorry about that. Brand new tongue. To pinch me. I will tell you, things like that definitely intrigue me. Things that bump in the night. When you think of things that are bumping in the night, most people go, "Oh, that's so cool." Most people are like, "Oh, you live in a haunted house, or you have a haunted item. That's so cool." Well, it is cool until you have to live with said item or in said home. And if you've ever witnessed it, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't witnessed that before, and maybe you're thinking, "This guy's just out of his mind," well, then maybe I am. Maybe just indeed I might. But hey, have you spun them today? You're back. You survived. We'll take a look. If we don't take care of certain things, we can't have the finer things in life. For instance, we can't move on if we don't take care of the importance. It is, and you've made it here with me. Thank you so very much, guys, for hanging out with me on the NOK today. By the way, any time of the day, you could put it away for 30 minutes a day on the NOK. Check out the IWK sessions with my friends Monday through Sunday. These guys are smoking fool, and everybody's a smoking fool. But thank you for hanging out with us here on the NOK. And you can check us on plenty of different places, on plenty of different platforms, doing the same exact thing. And
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals,
Go and
Tyndinaga.
hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m.
Smoke
to
Signals.
8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Wayniac, Tuesdays at noon Eastern with Wayne Cruz from sunny California. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Stevo and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Are
Are you frantically pounding away on your keyboard these days to discuss your views, share your passions, teach a skill, or share a craft to the masses on social media? Podcasting is a bright light that can help you reach a diverse audience. And NOK Network can help. Even if you have no experience, NOK Network will work with you to develop your content to air on our diverse network to reach a wide audience, allowing us all to grow together. Podcasts are aired on multiple platforms simultaneously, across social media and streaming sites, live through our network. Contact us and let's chat about how we can help you develop your podcast and join the NOK team. Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights. Spotlight on entertainment. And live on location event coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com. Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at noknetwork.com.
Now we get back to the show.
Oh, you're back. You finally thought you'd come and hang out with me for a while, did you? Oh, man, this is so good, guys. So, it's usually around this time of the day, the time of the show, that I like to do a few things. First, I'd like you guys to set your clocks because it's
Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time. Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time.
good morning and good day, and how the hell are you all, my friends out there in the land of the internet? You're all hanging out there in that places that we're always talking about, and welcome to some days of the Tuesday, someday, other day, and the nonsensical what the hell did I just say news. That's right, a tree of excess for Christmas. Wow. People are spending up to $1,000 on an overnight tree that people can use with lights and stuff. Get out of town. The largest tree for Christmas should be in Abu Dhabi. What the hell? People go to Abu Dhabi seriously to see their Christmas? I don't know about that. Anyone want to buy Custer's monument to the military stupidity? Prayers turn beyond the little bit of the blood-stained and the only U.S. flag that has not been captured during the George Armstrong Custer's last stand. As the Battle of Little Bighorn sold for $54 back in 1890, but guess what? $54 million nowadays in this time. Custer would be rolling in that freaking grave. Would he not? Oh my God. Hamburger lovers marry in Mexico's McDonald's. Can you imagine that? Honey, I do, but first we have to have our Happy Meal together. And then when we're done with our Happy Meal together, honey, I want to let you know how much I love you. Get the hell, is that just weird or is it just me? Japanese tourism bra. The lingerie maker, Triumph, unveils a bra that it hopes will welcome tourists to Japan. A bra. Are you going to wear it? I don't know about me. I probably would look pretty terrible in it. A man is diagnosed with Board of International Flight. As you can hear this thing blowing up in the background, that'd be my wife's phone blowing up over and over and over and over. Please forgive us for that, but maybe we can have something to cover up for it. Maybe not. The judge finds McDonald's for an obese employee. A Brazilian court has ordered McDonald's to pay a former franchise manager $17,500 because he gained 65 pounds while working there for dozens of years. What? Get the hell out of here. My goodness. Now, on different news, can you imagine that? You're like, no, not worth the brain. I know. No. I'm with you. Vatican praises Homer Simpson. Okay. The Simpsons have been blessed by the Vatican. The official Vatican newspaper has declared that the beer-swallowing, donut-loving Homer Simpson and his son, Bart, are Catholics. Did they seriously come up with that shit here, or is that just, I don't know. But irrelevant, I'm going to guess, right? Because sometimes we have to just step back and say, okay, back to the news. Yes, Mexican rolls up the largest enchilada. I read about this last week. They cooked up a 230-foot long, 70-meter long, almost 1.5 ton enchilada sundae for the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, that is a lot of beans. That is a lot of rice. That is a lot of cheese. That's a lot of the stuff that you need to make that happen. It's pretty crazy. Hey, you guys see me do magic by anyway?
Most of you don't know this, but I don't really do the whole foam thing. Foam cups kind of freak me out. It's something about the texture or something about the static that it builds. Let me demonstrate. As I have it, just hold on to it, and then wow, trip out on that somehow. It's just this weird static that happens. Hey, be good to yourself and stay away from the phone.
Definitely stay away from the phone. It's actually a weird allergy I have when I hold the phone. It kind of messes with me, makes me feel kind of weird. I don't know about you. Chinese boy fishes. The business of selling corpses pulled from the Yellow River. UK teenager banned from America for life for his obscene Obama email. A British teenager went and emailed the White House calling President Obama an obscenity which banned him from America for life, the Sun reporter says on Monday. What do you have to say to get banned for life? I mean, I'm dealing with a 99-day in jail here on Facebook, and I didn't even say anything that rude. What do you have to say to get banned for life? Mexico breaks its own record for a giant taco. Go figure. That puts a whole different meaning to Taco Tuesday if you're breaking records. Think about that for a moment. That's pretty insane. Mexico has broken its own record for making the largest taco ever. And let's find out. At a whopping of 40.9 meters, that's 134 feet, a giant taco is made with the help of a dozen other people. That's insane. That's definitely that's pretty crazy right there. A new raw video shows that Mentos Goyanas, a world record in Mexico, with a 433 participants of all ages. Mexico City became the Guinness Book of World Record holder for the largest number of simultaneously erupting Mentos and Coca-Cola geysers on Saturday. Is that news worthy? Like, seriously, are they doing that in your town? I mean, wet t-shirt contest, sure, but geysers with Coca-Colas and Mentos, I'm just. Right? Thieves in Mexico end up with literally peanuts. Federal police say that 2 suspects hijacked a truck containing 17 tons of peanuts at gunpoint on the outskirts of Mexico City. Why am I not surprised? That's actually pretty crazy, right? If you think about that one there. I mean, good morning, good sir. How are you? Okay, it's the worst decade ever. Hands down, the double O's, the 2000s, were the worst political decade, at least up until 1990. The reason that TV celebrities, the lack of personalities, and scandals and screw-ups that made us all want to forget the first 10 years of the 21st century. You know, the article goes on to say, but I kind of disagree. When we say it's the worst and we define the worst, how do we define the worst? Because you're having a moment that doesn't really fit for everybody else, so it's got to be the worst. That's like saying the hardest day was yesterday. Bizarre border bust. Over the years, people have tried some unusual ways to cross into the United States. Mexico borders have photos of the U.S. Customs at the Border Patrol showing, wow, there are some people that have tried to put themselves inside tires of cars, in the back of cars, underneath cars. I just don't get it. Wow, here's one for you. The Colombian cops find the World Cup made of cocaine. The World Cup made of cocaine. Whoa, my God, that's insane. Marilyn Monroe's x-rays snapped up for $45,000. 3 x-rays of the Hollywood actress Marilyn Monroe's chest, pelvis, have taken during the hospital visit, have sold for more than 10 times their pre-established earnings. That's $45,000. That's a 29,800 pounds if you're an old you'll think that, right? Of funny. You know, I don't know. Are you going to buy people's x-rays? Is that something that you would want to do where you want to buy people's x-rays? Is that even, I don't know. I have my own x-rays, but they do disappear after a while. So it's not like you can put an x-ray up on the wall on a picture frame because they will disappear after a while. Boom. A raw video. Bullfighter arrested for fleeing a bull. Young bullfighter Christian Hernandez was arrested in Mexico City on Sunday after he leapt head first out of the ring at the beginning of the fight. Okay, if you don't know, the rules of bullfighting state that you could step out onto your feet. You cannot leap out head first, hand first, or ass first, but you can step out. It's a matter of honor. I don't know. Introducing the Good Food Guide for Cockroaches. That's right. Introducing the Good Food Guide for Cockroaches. Ever wonder how cockroaches seem to know the best places to grab a meal? New researchers at Queen Mary University of London suggest that just like humans, they share their local knowledge of the best food sources that they follow. Recommendations from cockroaches, that is. I wonder if they leave reviews behind. I don't know. That's just kind of stupid. So, if you guys didn't know that, you can always come here during the week, find the things that are important to you, and the things that are important to you are probably important to me too.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Wayniac, Tuesdays at noon Eastern with Wayne Cruz from sunny California. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Stevo and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
In breaking news, 960th time is the charm. A South Korean woman has earned her driver's license after 960 tries after buying a car and gets behind the wheel. News at 4:20. Can you imagine 960 tries to get your driver's license? I don't know. I made mine on my first time. That's not bragging, but I definitely did. I had a lot of fun doing the driver's test. It was something that I always wanted to do. This week in ironic assaults, the police say that 24-year-old man is missing a chunk of his right ear that was bitten off by a woman who didn't like being called fat. I don't know if I would either. I mean, being called anything is never much fun, especially by some young man or young woman who probably has not the life experiences as you. But who am I to judge, right? I'm not. I'm just purely stating a fact. Mexico to encourage cultural revival in field hockey for Pyros. A new sport centered in Mexico City will be devoted to the revival of the ancient Aztec game and the Mayan games, created games that are really played in Mexico because they are dangerous, including field hockey-like competitions, but they're only played with fireballs. This week in bad ideas. An East Tennessee man drives a lawnmower into the road. He's been charged with a DUI. Athens police said that the 30-year-old Jimmy Graham Jr. smelled like alcohol and failed the sobriety test after the officers spotted him on the lawnmower. Can you imagine that? You're out there on your John Deere going down the road. You get pulled over and they're, do you know why we're pulling you over, sir? License and registration, and you smell like alcohol, and why do you have a dead deer on the front of your whatever? Topless rights. About 24 women drew a crowd of overlookers when they shed their shirts and marched down in Maine's largest street to promote that they call equal opportunity to public toplessness. Forgive me for a moment. I have a screensaver on here that's all scratched up, so it does make reading a total pain in my ass. But, you know. Virgin Mary appears in New Mexico bathroom. A New Mexico woman says that the Virgin Mary has appeared in her bathroom. Danielle Grillo says that she could not believe her eyes as she noticed the holy figure in the marble above her bathtub. Well, I once had a water stain in the bottom of my toilet that looked a lot like the hands of Jesus, but for some reason my mom wanted to get rid of that. Mexican police turned to voodoo. Police. The forefront of the Mexican drug war turned to a bizarre spiritual ritual for protecting and protection against violence. Man. Wow, this is a hard one. Recession dentistry, say that a few times over. A former Massachusetts dentist is abusing and placing paper clips instead of stainless steel posts inside the roof of people's root canals and patients instead of the medical posts that are, oh, I read this once before. You know, that would be crazy, going to Office Depot to go get your dental supplies. I mean, that's just wrong. So, you know, if I didn't know, and I was going to ask you again, I did think we synchronized our clocks. You know what? You could put it away for as long as you want today with me. Because for me and you, we know what's going on. It's you know what time it is? That's right.
Bong time, it's bong time. Don't you just know bong time? It's bong time, it's bong time. Everyone loves bong time. Bong time, it's bong time. Don't you just know bong time? It's bong time, it's bong time. Everyone loves bong time.
At least if they don't, they try. I mean, they can. Let's visit Sacramento car wash in pursuit of 4 cents. Can you imagine that? The IRS shows up to your place, busting down your doors, asking for an audit over 4 cents. I don't know. I think, right? Kim gets it. Kim gets it. If you guys don't know who Kim Cooper is, you guys should definitely check my friend Kim Cooper out here on the NOK and across the IWK and all these other There are so many people out there streaming across this beautiful community. And what happens from time to time is that we kind of lose grasp of where, when, and how. And the whole thing that for me is trying to remember that the reason that I do this, so recently I was put on a 99-day ban on Facebook. I can't go live in groups. I can't talk to groups. I can't associate with groups for 99 days. So at first I made jokes. Someone send me a file. Someone send me a hacksaw. And then I complained and I whined. After doing it, I realized it did a little bit of help. It gave me a moment away from Facebook. It gave me an opportunity to focus on maybe doing this and focus on the things that I wanted to do. So Kim, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity and a place to do this when I've been in my 99-day run. And that's right. New York chef offers customers cheese made from his wife's breast milk. A New York restaurant chef has been warned, mind you, warned by the city's health officer after offering customers a chance to taste the cheese made from his wife's breast milk. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Customer finds fingernail and toenail clippings in soup in New York restaurant. And they ask for more. Get out of here. That's got to be fake. I don't know about that. But, it never really ceases to lose. Here's one for you. Man sues Canadian airline because he refuses to look at his penis. What? Excuse me? Ooh, extra small condoms for 12-year-old boys go on sale in Switzerland. Okay, this is news from last week, and this is just kind of freaking crazy to me. Puppets cleavage censored. Puppets cleavage after it's been ruled out of the advertising poster in Colorado Spring bus shelter states that the puppet was too revealing to and would make young people think strange. Hold on for a moment. Are you trying to tell me that a puppet cleavage is going to make young boys and young girls make crazy decisions like wear strange clothes or treat other boys and girls differently? Excuse me for a moment. Let me blow the nose. The benefits of being fat. A Florida woman said that her love handles serve her life better than when she was a short, thin young lady. Now she says most women want to know her secret. Oh my goodness. Dead Colombian woman's arms are set out at a funeral. I'm not even going to go there. That's just, I don't know. Guys, let's just take a final moment here to ask each other some simple questions about our day. Hopefully, your day's been pretty good. What, it's noon, at least somewhere where you're at? It's got to be like 12:43. I think that the big part of what we're doing here is we're communicating and we're having a moment with our friends to laugh a little bit. If you're not laughing, that's going to lead to getting sick. Laughing is a huge part of the beneficial moments in our life. People go, excuse me, what did he just say? Yes, 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 laughing. Those moments that you sit with your husband, your wife, your best friend, your aunt, your cousin, and you laugh so hard that your stomach and your face hurt the next day. Let me tell you, that is fighting cancer firsthand. There's no other better way than laughing and getting out and laughing. I always used to tell people, if you're not laughing, you're going to start crying. And if you start crying, you'll definitely start farting, and then you'll burst at the seams, and people will be like, Wayne. But it's true. We need to think about it. And as we think about it, it's that change that we're occurring and making with our friends, a vibration, as you will. We send this vibration out in love and harmony, and it should come back in love and harmony. I hope you're sending your love and your harmony out to your friends. And I hope you're sending out the best message to your friends. Because some days you need to go hiking. Watch your step. Don't make me share that with you again. That's my property up in the northern Emerald Triangle corner in Northern California. We're at 8,000 something. We're kind of high up there in the altitude. This place that I was working a gold claim and trying to get my mountain man skills on. Hey, well, absolutely. Good. Guys, if you're not laughing, you're holding your gas in and you're not farting, you're going to explode. And exploding is probably a real messy ordeal to do to your family and your friends. But if you can do it and your friends can be there to clean up after you, then it really shouldn't matter, right? Okay, good. I was seeing if you were paying attention.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Are you frantically pounding away on your keyboard these days to discuss your views, share your passions, teach a skill, or share a craft to the masses on social media? Podcasting is a bright light that can help you reach a diverse audience. And NOK Network can help. Even if you have no experience, NOK Network will work with you to develop your content to air on our diverse network to reach a wide audience, allowing us all to grow together. Podcasts are aired on multiple platforms simultaneously, across social media and streaming sites, live through our network. Contact us and let's chat about how we can help you develop your podcast and join the NOK team.
You know, before I leave and before I say something even more that would be even more lame, I just want to share something with you. Only here on the NOK, you get to see my friend swallow a sword. That's right.
I need dead silence. And then when I get it all the way down, I'm going to turn so you can all see it. And you're going to erupt in applause.
It's weird.
Yes? Yes!
My ex.
Okay, I believe you. Here we go. Dead silence.
this morning. As we begin to play pretty much guys, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I think it's been a lot of fun. It's been real fun. And if you didn't get the memo and you didn't get the whole message,
advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
thank you for spending the time with me this morning, and I hope it's been maybe not educational, maybe entertaining, maybe just a little silly. Guys, once and for all, be good to yourself. Treat each other with love and respect. Get out there and get in the sun and do something today. Remember, only you can stop maybe something about fires, smoke signals.